The Saints out on the pitch, and their team for this afternoon: Steve Prescott at full-back, Danny Arnold, Alan Hunt, Paul Newlove and Anthony Sullivan, the three-quarters. Tommy Martin and Lee Breers, the half-back pairing. Apollo Perolini, Kieran Cunningham and Julian O'Neill, the front row. Chris Joint, Chris Morley, Carl Hammond, the loose forward. And on the bench, Fia Batautia, Ian Peckervance, Andy Northey and Paul Anderson. Alan Hunt wants to quick play the ball. The referee there just watching as the Cougars hold the Saints down to the nth degree. Morley looking for support, looking for somebody following him. Saints move it midfield. Breers over there to Paul Newlove, slips the ball to Sullivan. Sullivan in the clear. Great work by Sullivan. He completely bamboozles St Helens. Shows the sheer class of the international wing three-quarter. And 9 minutes gone on the clock. And Saints with the opening score. Superb work there from a class centre, Paul Newlove. The ball moved out quickly. Newlove drew the man in, slipped the ball to Sullivan. He still had plenty of work to do, but he went past St Helens, completely bamboozled him. 4 points to nil. Tightly contested 6th round Challenge Cup tie. And the victors of today's game are placing the hat in the last 4 draw for the semi-finals. Steve Prescott, well, no way through for him there. The ball will have to be moved. These Cougars will have to be run ragged as far as Saints are concerned. Blindside ploy, Kieran Cunningham. Jason Critchley finally bringing him down. Well, I didn't know Critchley whether he thought he had the ball then. You can pinch it 1-1. Saints move it left. Hammond out to Newlove again. Newlove keeps his feet. Passes it inside to Hammond. Oh, that's a super work. Great work from the Saints. Hammond over for the try. But who is it again? It's only Paul Newlove, isn't he? Magic. I bet he's only touched the ball twice and he's created 2 tries. Super stuff there from the world record signing in rugby league, Paul Newlove, as he slipped the ball to Carl Hammond, and Hammond in for the 4-pointer. Hammond's 3rd try in the Challenge Cup competition. And Saints with an 8-0 lead. Great work again there. Once again the Saints build up. Another score wouldn't go amiss, would it? Perolini just short of the 20. Cunningham at dummy half, brings it to the right. Hammond, good running from Morley. He ducks inside, looking for supporting players. Once again Cunningham scampers through. He's within 5 metres, he's still going. Hammond attacked in half-back. Saints will bring it across, move it right across the face of the post. Martin, oh look at that! That superb player from Tommy Martin. He shows the crowd his jersey. He's proud of that jersey, and what a try! What a superb try from Tommy Martin. Martin's first try in the Challenge Cup competition. But the Saints moved it over here. Saints won at home 21-2, but they lost here at 12 points to 14. And that was revenge as far as Keighley was concerned for that semi-final 5-4 defeat. But they've never been in the top flight since, the Cougars. As I said, they tried to get in Super League a season or 2 ago, build themselves up for Super League, but it didn't materialise. They're in the 6th round of the Cup here. They're trailing by 14 points to nil, and it's approaching half-time. Joint. A score now certainly wouldn't do the Saints cause any harm, would it? Give them 20-point cushion with a successful goal. O'Neill backs into the defence, still driving, pumping the big legs. Last one of the sequence. Breers is positioned there, but it goes to Tommy Martin. Speculated to Newlove. Newlove again. Does he release it? Is the ball turned over? It is. Briers. Now it's with O'Neill. Can the Saints register a score before the half-time hooter? Martin again, diagonal run, looking for support. Joint out to Sullivan. Can he round his man? No, on that occasion he can't. Cunningham trying to scamper in. Yes, Cunningham's in, is he? No, he's held it, he's pushed into touch. Critchley, well, there's the half-time hooter. Obviously, Saints start their league campaign Sunday against the Broncos on the telly, on the Sky, and then later on in the season we come to May and June, and Saints are on in front of the Sky cameras. 8 matches on the trot. That's including the 3 games against the Antipodeans, the Auckland Warriors, Penrith Panthers and Cronulla Sharks. Cunningham. Great run, blindside run. Lee Briers tried to draw the defence in, drops it onto Hammond. Hammond out to O'Neill. O'Neill moving it into that bottom, or that top right-hand corner. Saints now. Hammond puts it crossfield, typical Bobby Golding fashion. Ray gets it, Sullivan meets him. The Cougars have the possession. 6 minutes. Oh, the ball's released by the Cougars, and Newlove has it. Saints now, they've got to capitalise. They've got to make Cougars pay for that sloppy handling error. I'll get it right eventually. That sloppy handling error. Perellini drove forward. Now it's Lee Briers. Has to take the tackle right in front of the sticks, 10 metres out. Saints building up. Hammond puts it back inside. Cunningham, drop off ball to Arnold. Let's see a bit of magic from Danny Arnold. And the referee stopped play. He's penalised the Cougars. So obviously went down there. A punch in the tackle. Steve Prescott. Saints again as the Cougars soak up. I think it's the 3rd lot of 6 tackles this. In their own 20, Chris Joint. Newlove attacked in half. Martin drawing the defence in, slipped into Perellini. Perellini still going. Is he in? Oh, he must be a whisker away. Cunningham puts it to O'Neill. Saints have got to move it out. O'Neill, can he squeeze in? He's lost the ball. Martin with the Cumberland fling. Well, that ball wasn't played correctly. The referee looking at his touch judge. Why he looked at it, he must have had a suspicion. 10 metres or so to the left of the sticks. Yes, that's a good kick from Briers. Well floated, moved inside. Good point to the second half, going the Saints' way. Still feeling the full force of that tackle. Looks a bit groggy. Briers, good ball to Newlove. Newlove again. Taken by Ray. Plays it quickly. Sullivan inside to Briers. Briers puts a tester up. Not much forward distance, but it's knocked back to Prescott. Prescott gives it to Pickerman. Perellini, Saints move it out. Morley driving for the line, gives it inside to Hunt. Hunt coming crossfield. It's now Cunningham, Hunt. Oh, it couldn't just be taken by Chris Morley. But 14-0 at half-time. Good run in there, Ramshaw flicks the ball inside. Saints will have to move it quickly now. Morley came back over to our commentary position there, where there was 2 or 3 men on the right that maybe could have used the ball better. We'll never know. Just the quickness of the play, and you've got to make a decision, and that's it, isn't it? Martin, inside ball to Newlove. Newlove going for the car. serve for himself. Newlove's 5th try in the Challenge Cup competition this season, and as far as I'm concerned, he's well in the line for the man of the match. He's had an excellent game. Paul Anderson, the youngster.
Substitution on the scoop. Paul Anderson for Martin.
So reshuffle at the half-back position. Well, a high tackle there again. Fleary coming in. He didn't see the one on Ian Pickavance, which was a nasty one. And referee Conley just waiting to see the outcome of the treatment on the Saints player by Jeanette Smith. Rios, Pickavance. 15 metres from the Cougars line, 20 points to the good up. Rios drop-off ball to Chris Joint. Saints still have the possession. There was an extra ball on the ground and just being removed. Perolini, the Terminator, gets the ball away. Lovely handling from Ian Pickavance. Fingertip control. 10 metres and counting. Briers over to the right. Long speculator, Morley. Is he on the far side? Once again, Saints strong. The Cougars over there now. It's with Alan Hunt looking for support. Perolini's there. Can he unload? He can't. It's the last one of the sequence. The ball's still back. Prescott puts it out to Newlove. Newlove again, turns it inside. Pickavance still on the last tackle. It's with Anderson. He unloads it, but Powell steps in between. And 15 minutes away. Newlove out to Prescott. Prescott puts the welly down. Gives it inside to Sullivan. Losing his footing. Saints want to play it quickly. Keighley line up with the referee. Ria Matautia once again into the Cougars 20. Anderson slips the ball to Pickavance. The Cougars defence going to be tested again. Cunningham trying to thread his way through. Slips it to Briers. Out to Perolini. 10 metres short. The referee on the job. Is that the last tackle? Stood in that type of position. Anderson. Joint. Oh, Saints must be in here. Anderson again drives for the line. Oh, yes! Super stuff from Paul Anderson. Anderson will like that. Just had a full-time contract awarded to him. His first try in the Challenge Cup competition this season. Maybe his first try in the senior squad. I think it is, in fact. Cougars varying the play, trying to bring it on the short side here. Irving looking for support. Critchley couldn't take it, but he goes to Ray. And Ray going for the sticks. Oh, great cover defence. Saints line has not been breached yet. They spread it out. It's now with St Helens. St Helens bounced to the ground. Saints penalised for offside. Cougars with a set of 6 now. Play it quickly. Robinson. They move it along the line. Dixon looking for support. Tries, well, looks to pass over the man. Awaiting the hooter. There's the hooter. 42 minutes of the second half gone. Saints keep a clean sheet. They march on to the semi-finals of the Rugby League Challenge Cup.